This one's called I'll Have the Steakhouse Poem by Chris Clark, 1999. The notes read the following. Please read this while eating either rice pea roll,
Remember this album?
mash, or
Not
fries.
very well. What are you looking for?
I was obsessed.
Don't make me come down there, my old friend.
If you've ever had forehead replacement surgery before, then you'll know.
Hello and welcome to another edition of 3 Minutes of Hate.
This is one of my VCRs. It doesn't work anymore. It's not a great VCR, but it's a VCR. And nowadays, it's like you got to take care of these things. They're not making them anymore. This is a Hitachi stereo. It's not an SVHS. I have an SVHS one that I'm babying now, but that's not going to be around for a long time. But here's this is of course we'll take It's a Wonderful Life. I have lots of copies of that. I got another copy right there. See, we got that all over the place. I got obviously the Blu-ray and the DVD. But I put the Hitachi in, and it doesn't like accept it. You know, it doesn't like, oh, a VHS tape, and then like it doesn't go down and then engage the tape and pull the tape out around the thing. So it just sits there, right? Which normally would, you know, and the first time I did that, I thought I lost the tape forever. But you just hit the button like that and it spits it out. Here I go with this machine. It just doesn't like accept the tape. Not accepting tapes at this time. I've heard that before. So that's that. So what do? Next up on my bench, or rather my washing machine, is this RCA deck. I think one side of this works and one side of it doesn't. Let me see here. It seems to be working there, that one. We got some action there. Let's check out the other side. This is a dual deck. These are, you know, hit or miss, depending on what brand. RCA was like mid. It was like, eh. I'll see that one. We got no action. Forward or reverse, and then we have that sound, which is great. It's like, hello. 1995 wants their deck back. Of course, now the tape is in there and I can't get it out. Help me! I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to get you out of here. Just be calm. We'll get you out of here, okay? Even if it takes a screwdriver. Nothing's happening, and the eject button is not ejecting here. I know you want to get out there, son, but I can't get you out of there until I can get you out of there. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver here. Get a screwdriver and pry it open. Now it's just going to be like that forever. So might as well put a close sign here. One of those caution police tape things that they had at the elevator at that show that I hated. If it doesn't even matter, then why even bother? Well, that's the sort of theme of, I don't know, my life, I guess, sometimes, but like, whatever. What are you gonna do? So this is a 80s or let's say late 80s, maybe. This is a GE box, I was just looking for a box.
The salad bar is closed. Orange plastic glass racks, steam cleaned underneath. Barbecue mudslide asshole shots all around. Ceiling fans the ref aside and whispers.
To try and get somewhere near it again, for the sake of it being once upon a...
Sounds like Robert
Being
Plant.
injected Harley.
It's like an interview with Robert Plant.
Magnificent.
Oh, there's some music. I don't want to get in trouble with the copyright police, but this is seems to be this belongs is a collection from a collection from a fella who's no longer with us. But this was a Led Zeppelin, part of the Led Zeppelin collection that I have, and that's a Robert Plant interview, probably from 1988 now, more like the 90s, like the mid 90s when they did the Robert Plant and Jimmy Page reformed. But this box is pretty cool. Right? Got an antenna. It's got my favorite AM static. This is kind of falling apart.
Sit down.
Did you hear that? I'm just kidding. Didn't do anything. Didn't say anything. Just kidding. Just kidding. But maybe it did. I don't know. Did it? The next thing on the bench is this typewriter. It is a typewriter. And if you recall, this is some of the things that you can do with a typewriter. You can write things like, you remember this? Who the fuck cares? Yeah. And you can type things, so let me see, let me type YouTube. So you can see that, watch there. Hi, you. Okay. Yeah, you can print it out on a piece of paper there. Say, hey, wow, it's on a piece of paper now. Yeah, your thoughts can be put on a piece of paper. Go jump away. Go jump away. There you go. The typewriter. I'm typing. You can make it sound like an office in the 90s. See, that's pretty cool. So the typewriter I have, replacement cartridges for it, and all that. I got like the whole thing, and I'm like. If I read a book, I guess it would be kind of neat to put it on there, but I'd also want a copy of it so I could, I don't know, what are you going to do with a fucking typewriter, bud? Burning cardboard and paper. I mean,
hello and
I don't know what else to do with it.
Table.
You know, you go to the town dump or whatever the fuck you're supposed to call it, and they have some kind of setup, but it ends up in the dump for the most part. So you burn it. Is that bad? Well, I don't know. Smoke. It's not great, you know. What do you do with it? You could probably turn it into something. I don't know. But like, there's so many boxes in our lives. You know, you got like Amazon alone, and like we don't do that much Amazon, but we do things that we just would have normally bought at the store. But like we don't want to go to the store because people suck. You know, you gotta end up going to Walmart because that's all you can afford. And you go to Walmart and you're like, what the fuck? Then you go to the dollar store after that to get the shampoo and stuff, and you're like, what the fuck? Even more. Just because people are nasty to each other. Like, it bothers me to think about the sort of mindset I had to go through driving all week. You know, it's not good. I need to like stop and go. And then there's a story.
ceiling fans the ref aside and whispers, "You don't know shit. That call you made sucks." Beef-injected Harley parks it right out front, scratch ticket in place. Wicker lamp lights her cigarette, and she falls on the floor, cackling, laughing, and coughing at you. Flannel teeth and stringy brown hair. VO and BO. Barry and Larry save you a stool and you talk to them about the anti-drug message on the urinal cake now. Top shelf, out of luck. Let's get shitty.